Hello Sales Nation, in this video, we're going to go through the 3 steps that you need to implement to demonstrate your value to a customer, to separate yourselves from the competition and actually win more business. In 1937, legendary sales trainer Elmer, to be honest, I've never really heard of him before, but I have heard the sentence that he came out with, this quote, this saying, which has changed sales forever. 80 years later, people are still using this damn same quote to sell off. And it's ridiculous because it's absolute nonsense and it doesn't help us sell to our modern, complex B2B customer. Elmer was super famous for coming up with, don't sell the steak, sell the sizzle, which is essentially saying don't sell the features, sell the benefits of the product, which we all know this, right? We've all read this, we've all been told this by sales managers, but it doesn't work. It's bullshit. That is not how you sell. That's not how you demonstrate value of a potential customer. So yeah, most sales trainers, they teach us how to sell with this process of feature benefit statements. Here is your average sales trainer over here in a really bad suit, and for some reason his legs are really short. Feature benefit statements as a way to sell, and they're terrible. Do not do this. Do not do this, Sales Nation. They do not work. Because when we look at feature benefit statements, there's one huge flaw. What rubbish salespeople do is this. They link the features and the benefits. They link them. They are told this. They're told A. They're told this by the company they work for, the product manufacturer. They might even be told the benefits Z by the sales management or the salespeople in the team as well. So they're linking these two things together. Then when we've got a customer over here, what are they doing? They regurgitate all this shit. Now, the problem is with all of this, your buyers are not all the same. Mind-blowing, right? You're not the same as another salesperson in your company, so why would one buyer be the same as another buyer in separate companies, in different regions, in different places of the country? They're not the same. No, hell, shit, no. Buyers are typically as different as the weird, different multitude of noises that I get from my body every time I eat a strong curry. This is the gap between doing deals randomly, and sometimes they come in and sometimes you feel like you're just in a good mood and the deal closes, and then consistently closing deals because you're doing the very steps we're going to talk about next. Just as buyers are not all the same person, so we shouldn't be sending them the same messaging, the same conversations, the same phone calls, the same cold calls without asking questions, they also don't care about you. Your buyers just don't care about your products. They don't care about your company's brand. They don't care about you. Features. And they certainly, Sales Nation, they do not care about the last presentation that you give. You gave. So why are you giving the same presentation to multiple people? What? They don't care. All that they do care about is their specific needs, their specific problems. And so here lies a gap. How do we uncover what their specific needs are so that then we can link, retrospectively, I guess, our features, benefits with their needs? How do we go about doing this? And then what do we do in the next step after that? So we need to uncover our buyer's motivator. There'll be one specific thing that is forcing them to change, drive forward, take action. Someone's getting sacked. There's a new job coming up. They've had pay cuts. The business is failing. The business is succeeding. There is a buying motivator. There's a motivating element to what they're doing in their day-to-day life. And we need to uncover specifically what that is. And Sales Nation, this is not rocket science. This is not rocket into space. All we need to do is ask questions, open-ended questions. Next up, we need to reinforce this buyer motivator. We need to drill it home. We need to make it real for the potential customer. The easiest, the most succinct, the most successful way to do this is very simply just to repeat the buyer motivator in the exact words that the prospect used back to them directly, over and over, until it starts to get slightly weird, until they start going, yeah, okay, I know, I get it. Because the only thing that a buyer likes hearing more than their own voice is, of course, someone else saying their words back to them. Finally, we need to cut the crap. We need to get off any script that we're on. The scripts, no more script, Sales Nation. You might have bullet points of where you want to go with this, but how are you going to use a script when you don't know what the buying need is? And how are you going to relate a specific feature to that? And this is where the skill of sales comes in. This is where it takes practice, it takes role play. You have to go over and over and over. You have to speak to hundreds of customers because you need to suss out the patterns of your customers, because there's only going to be so many problems, there's only going to be so many needs. And when you uncover that, then you can quickly flick from need to feature to benefit to resolution and solving the customer's problem before they've even got the product in their hands. And when we get this light bulb moment, then we gotta slow down for a second. We gotta slow down. I feel like I've got to write this down. Slow down. And when we slow down, when we've calmed, we need to then share how our specific feature links to a benefit which solves the problem, which ties in with the buying motivation. And it's as simple as that. And it's a simple process, but no one does it, Sales Nation. And this is one of the very few times that I will use a specific closing technique with a potential customer. We're going to want to do a very soft assumptive close. We're going to say, if this solves this problem, and that's your buying motivation right there. You've said it, not me. I didn't put the words in your mouth. You came out of it. If I can solve that for you with this product or service, it just makes sense to work together, right? And all you got to get is just a little yes, just a nod. And more than likely, they're going to go, well, it depends on the price. It depends on this. It depends on how quick it takes to activate, how long it's going to take to implement this. But all that for a side, that can all come later. They're all objections that we can get over. They're essentially buying signals at this point because they're going, yeah, I would do that, but. The buying signal, they've already agreed to it in their own mind. Now it's your job to get over these objections. And this is a soft close, Sales Nation. Don't go over the top with it. This is like having a Mr. Whippy ice cream, and when it's been in the sun for about 3-4 minutes, it's just starting to dribble down your fingers. That is literally how soft this close needs to be. So for an example of this, we've got Sam here, and we're going to say to Sam, a few minutes ago, I'm going to draw this out and narrate it. A few minutes ago, that's a clock. You said that reducing the time between the client giving you their information and then you getting on the phone with them, perhaps as a sales organization, we've got software that reduces this time, will do a ton more revenue for this year. We need to get a yes off them. We need to get them nodding their head. How the hell am I supposed to do a nodding head? Yeah, nodding up and down arrows. And then we are asking, does it make sense? Does it make sense to work together? It is as simple as that. So make sure you're not being average. Make sure that you're being a sales legend and tying your feature and benefits bespokely with each potential customer that you speak to, not just rattling them off on a list or a script, because that would suck. That means that you suck in sales, and people who suck in sales don't listen to this YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of this, make sure you click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one where we're diving into some of the secrets, the myths, the hacks of cold calling.